Welcome to Coffee with Jim. I'm down here in South Dakota at our facility in Howard, the big city of Howard. I don't know what's here, 700 people on a good day, I think. But anyhow, today I'm just doing a quick interview with Patrick here, and this is Patrick. And so I'm going to ask Patrick a few questions, if you're okay with that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah? Okay, good. You've been to treatment before?
No, this is, I've been to outpatient treatment a couple times.
Yeah.
But this is my first inpatient treatment.
So what didn't work with outpatient?
I think it was like the freedom you had. You would go to classes. I was in a couple classes out there. So I would go to the classes, and after you're surrounded by the city, I'm in Sioux Falls, so there was, convenience stores, liquor stores all around me that are easy access to go to.
Easy access, yeah. And that is a benefit of in-house treatment, is that you can focus more on yourself.
Yeah.
So what did you think it was going to be like here, and did you change your mind once you got here?
Well, I've kind of talked to a lot of other people out there who've been in inpatient treatment, so just what they were telling me, I kind of thought it'd be a little rough, more structure, more strict, but on my way out here, I was nervous. But I got here, the people that came up to me and started greeting me and made me feel welcome,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they knew that I was a participant and came to look for answers.
Yeah, that's true with everyone, really, when they come to treatment. There's a lot of fear. Us alcoholics, addicts, we're driven by fear, good or bad. And when we go to treatment, we think, oh, what the hell? Are they going to poke needles in me or what? What's because of the unknown? And that's funny. That's what scares most of us. If somebody's going to walk up and punch us, we can defend that. But if we think somebody might walk up and punch us, that's that fear of the unknown, right?
Yep.
And that's kind of what it's like when you come to treatment. I've driven many people to treatment, and they're nervous wrecks, so you're no different than anyone else. So how do you find the programming itself?
It's pretty good. It's structure. The classes, the amount of downtime we have, the classes is wonderful. I mean, it's kind of sped. You got to put a lot of work into 30 days, so it's kind of a little bit of rushing through it, but if you pay attention and get the work and kind of understand it, it's a lot of knowledge.
Do you find most people in here are interested in getting clean and sober and staying that way?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good.
A lot of people, they're tired of their addiction. I know for sure I was. When I first got here in a couple of days, it changed my mind. I wanted to make a change myself. I was tired of the addiction.
Awesome. Well, that old thing about we know how to drink and drug, so let's try something else.
Yeah.
So Patrick, what is the biggest thing you feel you learned here, or what you're going to take home with you mentally?
For sure, going through the 12 steps. I've done the 12 steps on the outside with the sponsor, but I've always made it to step 4 and had problems with step 4. But here, I finally, understood the step 4 and sat down with somebody and gone over my step 4, the amends, the resentments I had to make, my fears, and studying the big book. I've always wanted to read the big book. I've always tried to, but I'm easily distracted, so I could never keep my mind on the book.
So have you done your 5th step now?
Yes, I just did that today.
How was that?
A little emotional. It's kind of rough at the first time, just for me doing the 4th step for the first time and going over with it with somebody. But it's relieving. I don't have that weight on my shoulder anymore. I feel more kind of like a new man.
Right, absolutely. A new pair of glasses. Good for you. And I understand you're from Sioux Falls. So you must, I'm sure you know some people out there that could use treatment.
Oh yeah.
So when you're talking to them, what advice would you give them? I mean, we can't push anybody into treatment or we can't push anybody into any program. But if you wanted to tell somebody something really positive that would get them to want to go to treatment, what would it be?
It's never too late to start. I know
Good
I'm barely
advice.
28. I'm one of the lucky ones to get it is at my age. But it's a good treatment place. This place, it works. There's a lot of good people here. The counselors are real. They can relate to us. They are addicts. Some of them are. They are alcoholics. So, the teaching that you get here, it's all relatable. Everyone that comes through these doors is somewhat an addict, and we all can relate to each other. It's fun, especially the downtime and just the stories we tell each other around here. We relate to a lot of the problems, but it's a really good structure.
Good.
Recovery.
Well, I'm glad you're here and make the most of it. If it's your first in-house treatment, make it your last.
Oh yeah.
You can always come back, but you know that old saying, it's easier to stay clean and sober than to get clean and sober. And if you think about that when you go to pick up, and think about, do I want to go through all that bullshit again? Or should I just stay? You get by that moment when you want to use. And once you're by that moment, then you're okay. And it's just that split moment you have to get by. So if you can say to yourself, do I want to go through all that bullshit just for a hit or a drink or whatever? And I think that's a good way to look at it. So.
Yep. It's the only way to look at it.
Okay. Well, thanks very much for doing this interview, Patrick.
Yep. Thanks, Jim.